To start doing birdhouse runs, you'll need the Bon Voyage quest and 5 hunter, or 2 if you're boosting with a hunter potion. You can get 9 hunter very easily by doing the museum quiz in the Varrock Museum. I'll link a guide in the description to that. There are no skill requirements for Bon Voyage, but you will need 100 kudos, and some of the quests you need to get those kudos will have skill requirements. Bon Voyage also requires the dig site quest, and after completing the dig site quest, you can clean finds in the museum, and you can get a clean necklace which will unlock the dig site pendant for you once you show it to the archaeologist who is in the same room as where you originally found and cleaned the finds. After finding the clean necklace, you can get a dig site pendant by enchanting a ruby necklace with a level 3 enchant spell, the red one. After getting your own dig site pendant, then you should do Bon Voyage, as the teleport on the dig site pendant, the first option, is very useful for that quest. After completing Bon Voyage, get a dig site pendant out of your bank and head to Fossil Island. You'll want to make your way to the large building on the north of Fossil Island. Here you will want to click on the mushroom tree north of the house on the second floor, and use your dig site pendant on the large book that's also on the second floor. This will unlock the second teleport to the house on the hill. After doing this, you'll want to head to the northwest of the island and unlock the mushroom tree there, and then go to the southeast of the island and unlock the last mushroom tree. Now that you have everything unlocked, you'll want to check your hunter guide in the skills menu, and then your crafting guide to see what birdhouses you can put down and what birdhouses you can make. On the Grand Exchange, you can buy 4 logs of the type of birdhouse you can make, as well as 4 clockworks. If you don't have the crafting level for a birdhouse, but you do have the hunter level to use it, on the Grand Exchange, you can buy the completed birdhouse, and that way you don't have to bring your clockworks along with you for your first birdhouse run. You'll need at least 40 seeds per run, and I would recommend using the cheapest seed you can find. For example, potato seeds. Those are 1 coin on the GE right now and have been for a long time. And if you're an Ironman or a UIM, you can go to the Draenor market and buy seeds there. Any seed that the shop sells will work. Along with your seeds for your first run, you will need your logs and your clockworks or your completed birdhouse, a dig site pendant, a hammer, a chisel, and a teleport to leave Fossil Island once you're done. For example, a dueling ring. With these items in your inventory, you're going to want to teleport to the second option on your dig site pendant. It should be called Fossil Island, and you're going to want to run north to the first mushroom tree you unlocked. From here, you click option 2 or 2 on your keyboard, and that'll teleport you to the first location. You're going to want to plant 2 birdhouses in these little circular brown areas and put seeds in them by clicking on the seeds and using them on the birdhouses. Then you're going to want to come back to the mushroom tree and click option 4 or 4 on your keyboard to teleport to the last location. From the last tree, you're going to go a bit north and find another brown circle. Click on it to put down your birdhouse and use your seeds on it. Then you're going to want to run straight south for quite a distance for the 4th birdhouse and do exactly the same as you did on the other birdhouses. Then in 50 minutes your birdhouses will be complete and you will be eligible for some nests, which are very good money as they are the secondary ingredient in the Heredin brew, which is useful at almost all high level bosses, so the value will always stay high for birds' nests. On RuneLite in the sidebar, you have a timer for your birdhouse so that you'll always know when they're ready. Just click on the arrow at the top right of your RuneLite client to get the sidebar, then click on the clock icon on the right side of your screen, then on the birdhouse icon at the top of the sidebar that appears. That's the end of the basics to this guide. The rest of this will be more advanced. You don't need to know everything in the rest of the video, but it does help and it will get you more birdhouses and more money per birdhouse run. So with the release of Varlamore Part 1, they released a new ale that not many people know about, and this can boost your hunter level by 2, which means you can do higher level birdhouses faster than you normally would. The Trapper's Tipple can be found inside the Hunters Guild in Varlamore, bought from the bar that's also located in the Hunter Guild, or it can be bought on the Grand Exchange for very cheap. If you're an iron of any type, you'll need an unboosted level of 46 Hunter to access the ale. If you don't have 46 Hunter, an alternative to this is the Hunter Potion, which you can make at 53 Herblore, which you can boost for. The new ale, the tipple, will boost your Hunter by 2 levels, and the potion will boost it by 3 levels, so the potion is better, but it's more expensive and harder to get. The Hunter Potion is created with an unfinished Avanto potion and crushed Kebbit teeth dust, which means you might want to save your Kebbit teeth from your Hunter rumors. To do a boosted Birdhouse run, you'll need everything you regularly bring on a normal Birdhouse run, but with the logs 1 tier higher if you can boost for them. So instead of bringing and using 4 magic logs, you can bring 4 redwoods. You're going to want to drink your boost before planting the first birdhouse, and you'll do your birdhouse run exactly as you would have done otherwise if not boosting. If your hunter level ticks down and you can no longer use your birdhouses, you can drink another dose. This is why I recommend bringing 2 trapper's tipples or at least 2 doses of hunter potion. I should also note that boosting your hunter level increases your chance of seed bird nests, which increases your money per hour, and boosting past 99 also works for this. With 24 Hunter, you can use a strung rabbit foot amulet that'll get you a higher chance of bird's nests with god eggs in them, which will increase your money slightly. If you're a main, you can buy this item off the Grand Exchange, and if you're an iron, you'll need to have completed Eagle's Peak, and you'll need to catch a ferret and use a rabbit snare in the Piscatoris Hunter area. Then once you obtain the rabbit foot, use wool on it and you have your amulet. This takes 37 crafting. If you want to be as efficient as possible, you can fletch arrow tips, maybe broad arrows, or make unfinished arrows in between birdhouses. Or you can use high alchemy on a noted item or a stackable item, like noted gold bars or rune arrows. So for the stuff that I do that I don't see anyone else do, I like to do birdhouse runs whenever I go to switch games. So if I want to go play Counter-Strike 2, I do a birdhouse run and I keep 4 extra logs on me. So I do the first birdhouse run, log out, do my game, whatever it is, and then I come back and do a second birdhouse run right away. Also, I watch a lot of hockey, so I'll do 1 birdhouse run before the game, 1 birdhouse run at the start of the second period, and then 1 at the start of the third period, and then 1 more, so that's 4 per game at the end when the game's over. And if I'm not watching live, I'll do 1 birdhouse run at the start of the game, 1 halfway through, and 1 at the end because I like to fast forward commercials. I'll also say if you're doing a skill that doesn't require your entire inventory, you can bring your standard birdhouse run supplies with you, and then in between 50 minutes of agility or 50 minutes of AFKing at crabs or whatever you're doing, you can easily switch over and do a quick birdhouse run. It doesn't seem like it would make a difference because you could just go to the bank and get your stuff out, but bringing it along with me, I tend to remember to do my birdhouse runs more if I have the stuff in my inventory because I'm constantly checking my marks of grace or my XP or whatever it is, so I don't always have the RuneLite Birdhouse Run menu open. That's pretty much all I know about Birdhouse runs. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff because I am very new and I have a small channel, and it would help out a lot.